All right, I'm here with Brett James, who is working with an amazing, awesome event. And talk a little bit about it. And you guys wrote a song that's going to be performed tonight on the show.
This is the Vanderbilt Kennedy Center ACM Lifting Lives Choir that we have here tonight. We have 25 kids from all over America that have flown in that go to this camp in the summer. They all have Williams syndrome, Williams syndrome. And so we got together with them last summer, Chris Young and I, and wrote a song, and they played it on they got to record it, they got to play it on the Opry, and tonight they get to play it on the ACM Awards with Darius Rucker as the lead singer. How about that? Yeah.
Rucker, live national television. Are you nervous?
No, not at all. I'm very calm. I'm very thrilled, and I'm just ready to have a good time.
Wonderful. And tell me just a little bit about what this means to you to have this national notoriety tonight, for everyone to have an awareness of the disability and the things that you guys, how does it make you feel to know that you're getting this attention tonight?
I think what it basically, and that's what I've said to all the other camera people, I think it really represents, what we have. And to be able to go into that room, which is, I can only imagine what that's going to be like. And to be able to share that with everybody and to give everybody an opportunity to realize that we may have disabilities, whatever they are, but we can go out there and show people that we have talents. Because I believe the Lord has given us, every single one of us has given us a God-given talent. And it doesn't matter if it's singing or whatever it is, I believe we have talents. And you might have talents in more than one thing. But I really believe that being able to go out there and share our singing, it really makes a statement, and especially be able to make it in a statement on this show. I really think this is the night, because it's one thing to do it on the Grand Ole Opry, but to come out here on the biggest award show for country music and to be able to share it, that's a whole nother ball game. And I'm just very proud of all of us to be here, and I certainly am proud of this guy, because if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we'd be able to have as good of a song as we have. And I just thank the Lord for him, because
really we are so inspired. I'm inspired just by hearing you speak. You are amazing, and yes, you have huge talents, and we are so excited. And Brett James is a great songwriter. We all know his hits. Thank you so much. And you want to sing a little bit? I understand you're an amazing singer. You guys want to hit something?
Sure.
How about Keep on the Sunny Side? They know that well.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help you every day. It will brighten all your way if you keep on the sunny side of life.
There you go. She's ready for a record deal immediately. Somebody call.
Ready to be signed. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
Sure,
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with curb recording artist, Miss Ashley Gearing. 5 more minutes, and you are here today on the red carpet. How's it feel?
It feels amazing. I'm having so much fun. I feel like a Barbie doll a little bit, all the hair and makeup, and I've dreamt about this since I was a little girl, so it just feels kind of surreal.
Absolutely. Now today in the show, you are here to watch, and who are you expecting to win Entertainer of the Year?
Well, I don't know. There's so many amazing people nominated. I was looking at the nominations in the limo on the way over, and I just can't decide. Everybody has worked so hard, and it's really cool to see my peers up there who, some of them I've seen and known since before they even had success. So I wish them all the best, and every single person that's nominated tonight deserves it. So I'm very excited.
Absolutely. Now, what about being out in Vegas? You performed last night.
I did.
How was that?
It was great. We've been doing, making the rounds, going and seeing everybody. We had a private performance last night, and Vegas is so fun. Even though I'm 19 and I can't do anything, I just observe all the bad behavior and eat and lay out by the pool.
Sounds good. Well, good to see you, Ashley,
Thank
and
you.
have fun tonight at the show.
Thank you so much.
Troy Olson, how are you tonight on the red carpet in Vegas?
It's awesome, yeah. I mean, the electricity, you can feel it. Everybody's ready to rock. I mean, it's just, and it's nice and warm. But it's not as hot as it was yesterday, thank goodness. So
now, performing for these festivities, did you perform, are you performing tonight after the show?
Yeah, we're going to do the All-Star Jam tonight, which will be really fun. I mean, I think that's something where everybody can kind of let their hair down a little bit and party, so that'll be good. Not that we haven't been partying all weekend already, but I think everybody's kind of been saving it for tonight, so it'll be really fun.
All right,
Yeah.
And you have a new single at radio.
Yeah, we got a new single called Good Hands. We got another one coming soon called Ghost Town Train, and we're just looking forward to being out all summer touring and seeing the people and doing what we did last year.
Have fun. Now, who's your pick for Entertainer of the Year?
Wow, I can't pick. I mean, they're all great. I mean, really. I mean, they're all so good, and it's just like, you know, I think that's a fan voted thing, right? So I mean, let the people speak. You know, they've seen all the tours. You know.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Troy Olson. Okay, I'm here with Due West on the red carpet in Las Vegas. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. You look beautiful.
Well, thank you, thank you. Now, what have you been doing with the festivities for the big show tonight?
We went shotgun shooting yesterday, went big clay pigeon shooting, and we did pretty well.
How was that? Blake Shelton with a gun. That scares me.
You know what? We actually held our own. We shot as good as Blake did. Believe it or not, all three of us. It was a cumulative effort. But
we just made sure we stayed as far away from Blake's side as we could.
The end of his shotgun.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a very smart move. Now, you guys, are you singing tonight after the show? Or?
We are. We're playing that all-star jam, so we're honored and excited to be a part of that. And, you know, just being here on the red carpet and getting to see familiar faces and friends, and it's just fun. It's really fun. This is our first ACM trip, so it's exciting to be out here.
Well, you look good. You look good. I like it. Due West, everybody. It's Raymond, Brett Eldredge on the red carpet in Las Vegas. I'm good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Okay, we have to talk about your song because this single, first single, amazing singer, and I mean Keith Urban heard this song and talk about that. That is great.
Oh man, it was when I first released Raymond to radio. Sorry.
Hold on, we'll redo that. Give him some water.
What plans and water for the show that might have to stay in Vegas? Well, I can't tell you. We'll get married. Okay.
Okay, we got it.
And then we'll sign it right away, and we won't tell anybody.
I think we're good.
We're here with Brett Eldredge, Raymond. I love this song. Now, this is your first single, and there's a story behind the song. It means a lot. I know Keith Urban was actually riding through town and heard it on the radio and got a huge, I mean, just loved it, got a great response. Talk a little bit about that.
I've always been a huge fan of Keith Urban, so when he said that, I was kind of taken back. The song had literally just came out the radio, and I got a message from somebody at the record label that said, you got to hear this. And it's like Keith Urban, he's talking in his Australian accent. He says, I was talking to Nick the other day. That's my Australian. And he's just talking about how he's talking to Nicole and how he was saying, oh, we're just playing music, we're just having fun, we're not curing cancer or anything, we're just playing music. And she says, no, but what you do is important. You're able to put a message out there. And he said that reminded him of that. And he said, I heard the song Raymond, and I just wept immediately. I was like, Keith Urban cried from one of my songs. That's crazy. So that was a cool thing to hear, and so it was. That was a cool way to start, my radio tour and getting Raymond out there and promoting it. And it's just been a really awesome journey ever since, and it's been going really well. So I've been blessed. It's been great.
You're working really hard. And is this your first time at the ACM festivities?
This is the first time being here and walking the carpet. I was just a fan a few years ago. I was just a songwriter and sitting in the nosebleeds thinking maybe one day I'll get to go up there, and here I am. So it's a really neat feeling. It's awesome.
Here you are. Well, good luck with everything. I know you're going to be huge. I know you performed last night, and that was great. I was there to see it. Brett Eldredge, everybody. Oh, Nancy O'Dell from Entertainment Tonight, here tonight, and you are going to be presenting on the show.
I am. I'm so excited because I'm a huge country music fan. I grew up in South Carolina, so that's all I've listened to all my life. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my goodness. Who did you grow up? Did you listen to Reba, and she's going to be hosting tonight?
I did. I was a huge fan of Reba and Alan Jackson and Garth Brooks, and a big fan. So I'll look forward to seeing Reba. And they're just the nicest group of people. I always say that. I love covering country music because everybody's so down to earth and sweet and kind and so talented. They're such great songwriters in country music.
All right, and talk a little bit about the ones that you know. Do you have any advice for Miranda and Blake and their new married? You're married, so what words of wisdom would you give them?
I would tell them, and I know they always say that they're best friends, so I would tell them to remain best friends. That's the biggest key to a marriage, and try to travel together because they got busy schedules. They got to travel over the place, try and schedule tours together because that's what will keep them together, is spending that time together and making sure they're each other's best friends.
And we want to wish Miranda luck tonight because she's up for Entertainer of the Year. Isn't that awesome?
I always tell her that I'm taking half of the credit for her success because I told her when I was hosting Nashville Star and she was one of the contestants, and I told her, I looked at her and I go, you are so cute, your voice is so beautiful, you're such an incredible writer, you're going to be so huge, and I'm going to be interviewing you on the red carpet and talking about that. And she goes, nah, and I'm like, yep, no, it's going to happen. So I tell her today, remember when I told you that and you didn't quite believe it? I said, I'm going to take credit.
I love it. I love it. I'm a huge fan, too. It's so good to see you. And you're a lady of many talents, books, designing lines. Talk a little bit about how you managed to do all of it.
Oh, it's a little crazy. It's being a working mom is I say it's one big guilt trip because you're always trying to figure out how to schedule time here and there and just making sure that you spend time with your kids and stuff. But I think it's like taking one day at a time. That's what I always say is like I focus on what I have to do for that day, and then I don't think about everything else going on the rest of the week. I'm like, I'll get to that tomorrow. And so that's the only way I think to eliminate all the worry that comes along with being busy and having multiple things going on.
I'm here with Stokes from the Lost Trailers. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. It's so great to be here. We're representing a firefighter from Noonan, Georgia, who is currently battling stage 4 cancer. His name is Chris Landreau. He's going through chemo right now in Emory Hospital. I want to send a shout out to Chris. He inspired a song called Heart of a Champion, which is a song about fighting cancer and getting through the tough times in life. And we wrote it just for Chris, and ironically enough, we played out a benefit for him, and 2 days later it was the most requested song on Kicks Country 101.5 in Atlanta. So now it's spreading throughout the state of Georgia, and we're going national with it as well. But it's on iTunes, and all of the 100% of the profits go to the Chris Landreau fight against cancer. And I got to tell you, one of the things, and you know this, the power of country music is unbelievable. And the great thing about this genre is we can write about real life, and we're not scared to talk about the issues that maybe some other genres won't take on. And the fact of the matter is, almost everybody in this country in some shape or form has been touched, by cancer. And it's important for us to acknowledge that that is a reality. And number two, that when you get that prognosis, fight. And that's what Chris Landreau is doing. He is my hero, and I know he's watching this, and I just want to say, Chris, thank you so much for your fight, all right?
Very well. Thank you so much for being the voice that speaks that, and you're exactly right. Country music does, and Brad Paisley says it in a song, and it's real, and we try to get that out there. Thank you so much. That's great. Enjoy the show.
Thanks for having me. All right.